Hey Techno Studs, and when I say studs, I mean both students, and you are awesome. Thanks for joining me in these videos. Now, whether you're talking about a solid state drive or a hard disk drive, really, we've talked more about the physical aspects of how these devices store information. But what we haven't talked about is how do we manage these devices? There's a lot of interaction that happens between your software and data that's being stored on these drives. So, what does that look like? Well, in this module, let's start diving into that. We're going to kick this module off talking about how your operating system needs to interact with this storage and these different storage devices. Then we'll also get into the more specifics of how it reads and writes data to the storage. We're also going to talk about what is fragmentation and why we might need to defragment your drive. We're going to get into formatting this storage, that it needs some sort of format so we can interact with it. We'll get into journaling and journaling file systems and what that is. We'll talk about partitions, volumes, and drives, and how we can break up this drive separately so we can access it a little differently. Then we'll get into directories and folders and what directories and folders look like. In the end, we'll have a great concept of how our operating system uses these drives so we can use them and store information on them.